Welcome back. I'm sorry I've been so dead lately. But I tried to go through on all my old videos and look through any comments and see if I could reply with anything that could help you guys with any issues you might have had. But anyway, welcome back. As you can see, the Morph template looks different. There's obviously a ton of new features that you could see just from first glance, and I'm going to go over all of them and explain how to use them, what they do, and how they differ from the old template. First off, this button right here, you can open it and it brings up a brand new pop-up. This is the Faces pop-up. You can essentially use it to create your own new expressions, use makeup, use piercings, or anything else that would go on a face. And you can take them on and off just like you can with your hair or your accessories. Now, this is subject to updates in the future, as what I really wanted to do with this was make it so that you could only equip one face at a time, but despite everything, I am not a very good scripter, so for the meantime, you guys are just gonna have to sit with me and deal with taking them on and off manually to equip a new one. I'm sorry about that. Another thing I wanted to show you was this pose GUI made by my good friend Poppy. She animated all of these herself and created this little GUI, and it works really, really well. And as you can see, you can put on some animations, use this button to unanimate, and it just works really, really great. Poppy, if you're seeing this, thank you so much for your contribution to this morph, as well as the inclusion of it in this template. Another thing you'll notice is that this has two values now: the title and the talent. Now, in my group that I run, where these morphs are usually used, we usually just host Danganronpa. So the talent value is normally used to describe the character's ultimate. However, you could, of course, just use it for whatever you want. You could put your first name, last name. You could just put your character's occupation, no ultimate needed. Again, sky's the limit. You can do whatever the hell you want with this morph. This is really cool. I have been trying to figure out how to do this for so long. Essentially, let me just put this block on the character's arm. Also, I'm going to say this now. You don't, ever have to, go through and individually weld pieces, ever. You can just, take your whole morph, anchor the whole model. Works just the same. Now, with the old template, one big, issue I kind of had with it was that you could technically use limb accessories, but it was complicated. See, if you wanted to be able to take the accessory on and off, then you basically used it the same as you would a hat, but the limb that the accessory was on wouldn't be able to move with you. So essentially you'd just be walking around with one arm static to the other just like you had a bracelet on it. On the other hand, if you wanted the limb to be able to move, you could still use the accessory, but you wouldn't be able to take it on and off, which was very unfortunate and overall kind of But the thing with this new morph template is that it basically fixes all of that. As you can see, the arm is moving along with the rest of the morph. And when you go into accessories and click on the limb that is wearing the accessory, you can take it on and off, just like anything else. And again, the limb still moves. Hair works exactly the same. well, that's pretty much it. The only other change that's there is that I added this black border to the button so that it just looks a little bit neater. Aside from all of that, though, nothing new is really changed with the Morph template itself. It essentially functions the exact same as the old one. You could still use your outfits the same, you could still use your current accessories the same, you could still use whatever skin color you want on the Morph, name it whatever you want, and of course you could decorate the button however you want, recolor it, put a decal on top, even remove the border. Again, sky's the limit. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoy this new template. The faces button was created by yours truly. I went through and scripted it myself, added it in. The animations, as I said, were made by my friend Poppy. And however, the other new scripting in GUIs, such as the limb accessories and all that, the person who did all that, I don't quite know who did it yet. But if I find out, I'll be sure to update the description accordingly. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a great day and have fun with this new Morph template.